Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a Sagittarius reading for the week of December 9th through the 16th. Before we get into this reading, let's all take a good deep breath into our heart space and connect to each other. Thank you, Spirit. You're always looking out from our eyes and co-creating this beautiful dream manifested. We once did in the spirit world, in the now, and continue to expand this place as we walk in beauty. And thank you for these messages that are about to come forth for Sagittarius. So what do we have to start out the reading? Practice daily. Number 8. Okay. And so I'm going to draw a few oracles, a few tarot, a few other oracles, and then we'll finish up the reading, okay? First breath, beginner's mind. Caterpillar, opportunity. And Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. And how perfect this card is right here for the Mercury retrograde that we're in the shadow of right now. And then we're going to be going fully in it for the next 3 weeks, and then the direct week after. So this week before and week after can be really intense for the Mercury retrograde. And put RE in front of most words. If you have to do something new, that's okay. Can't stop your life, but just be mindful. Check your keys, check your belongings if you're traveling and stuff like that. Be gentle and tolerant of others, patient with yourself and others at this time too, because it's a time of rest. And again, we're in the holiday season, so it can be kind of frantic for people. We're also, it's quite the extreme in contrast, because it's a time of rest and renewal. It really is, and peace. And then it's also a time that people get really frantic. So there's a lot of high energy and moving energy as we get off into the new year. So just be mindful as with all that communication planet goes in retrograde, communication tends to break down. Sagittarius, we're in your time. The sun is in your sun sign right now. And also we're coming for this reading is for the new moon in your sign as well. So you have the sun and the moon in your sign. So let us draw the tarot and see what we're looking at and what these cards are showing us. What do we have, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Look at that. All 4 came out together. I try to do 4 cards of the tarot, and if more comes out, that's okay. Just more messages need to come forth. But it looks like they all came at once. Of course they did. Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. It's a fast-moving, again, we're in your sun sign. So fast-moving energy here with the 8 of Wands. And now we have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Hermit. And to the King of Swords. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here for this reading. Practice daily. Spirit's telling you basically that to get a good practice going. And if you have one, just keep it going. Maybe you have to reignite that practice. Meditation, just for 15, maybe 20 minutes a day. Listen to a sound or listen to your heartbeat or your breathing. And go within, even just some frequency music or something that doesn't have any lyrics or guided meditation. So you can really just connect to your breath. And then, thoughts come in. You'll notice it and go back to that daily meditation is so important. So we're connecting to our soul, to our entourage, I like to say, of all of who we are. Okay, so beginner's mind, again, it might be for those of you who are starting. That's a beginning start of the practice, and you hadn't been doing that. Now is a perfect time, especially during this Mercury retrograde, to do this. Okay, it's an opportunity that's coming in to recognize your multidimensionality of all of who you are. I love this caterpillar card because it reminds me of the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland. And Alice comes up to the caterpillar and he asks, "Who are you?" Doesn't say Alice, "Who are you?" And then she says, "You silly caterpillar, I'm Alice." But really what the answer is that she's all the characters in Wonderland. That's her multidimensionality. And so she was kind of getting a little frustrated, like he couldn't see that she's just Alice. No, there's more to you than just your human self. So it's an opportunity for the daily practice. Again, it could be beginning for some of you to do that, start doing that. Okay. And then it's a rest and renewal opportunity. The Garden of Venus is coming in here. And gosh, look how beautiful this card is. Look at the colors. The third eye, the purple, flowers. You get the butterfly. You get the hummingbirds of the heart, and the butterflies of metamorphosis, transformation, rest, and renewal. And it does look like a very soft card. Okay. There's a fast-moving energy off into this Knight of Cups right here, which is a card. It's a Piscean card. It's a water card. The water signs of Piscean, Cancer, and Scorpio. And there's a love offer. If you see, he's on a horse, on a white horse, which is purity, purification. And he's going off and he's bringing a cup. But if you notice, this Hermit card right here, this is Virgo energy. This Hermit is casting his light onto this love that's coming in here. Okay, so you could easily have been, in hermit mode already, but with this rest and renewal, that's exactly what's being asked, is that he's casting that light. You have the light within you, and you come out more, wiser for the situation, and casting out onto this love offer coming in. Some of you may not be quite sure about this King of Swords that might be around you. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, someone that's influencing you in a way that, you're not quite sure about that love offer coming in. So you're casting your light, hermetizing at this time, and then making decisions when you're ready to go forward. I'm going to draw from this deck now and see what else we're looking at. We'll do a summary here, and it will make much more sense if it does. It's not for everybody. Put the pieces where they go for you, too. Oop, this one wants to come out. Stripping Illusions, 7, 27, which reduces to 9. This is 8. This is 21, reduces to 3. Then we have the stability of 4. 5, 6, 7 is, again, rest and renewal. It's time for review, to stop, and it's a waiting time. It really is for something else to go forward quickly here. And then we have home, number 44. And so home is above this rest and renewal. There's the labyrinth, the one way in, one way out. The way in is the way out. And then that's a metaphor and a symbol for our life and how we go in to come out. It's not out, but it's going in and touching that core part of yourself. And it happens with the daily practice. You help strip illusions away from that which is not yours, the cosmic debris of the world or others. Some of you, it could be that beginner's mind, or you're starting out in a fresh way, first breath. And it's an opportunity for this rest and renewal to come home to yourself, to really go in. Again, this energy of this 8 of Wands is moving really quickly. This Knight of Cups is coming in fast with a love offer, but you may not be accepting that love offer per se, okay? Put the pieces where they go, again, for you. And because you're in the hermetizing mode, especially during the retrograde that's coming at us. And even if you're just going out and you have to go to work or you have to do, that's not necessarily, you can't hermetize all the way. But hermetizing meaning how much you're actually giving your energy to others at this time. Okay, so you're coming out wiser, shining that light over to this Knight of Cups. Not quite sure. It might be the King of Swords around you that's affecting you that way. It might be your own energy too, kind of so much in the mind, not so much touched with emotions, but really being logical in your thinking instead of emotional at this time. So maybe some of you had been a little bit too rigid in that aspect within your own space, within your mind. All cards have multidimensional meanings to them, so I'm just kind of throwing it out there since this is a general reading for you, Sagittarius. So let's see. We're going to do one final card here, and then whatever shows up here for Sagittarius. celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Well, look how magical this is right here. And that's number 7. Again, that 7 is showing up. It's that reflection, review time. Time to stop and just, it's a patiently waiting time. And again, with the Mercury retrograde, you're going to find that if you're going to try to move forward, you might get a little slack, but it doesn't mean you can't. It's just understanding of the energies at play. Okay? So in summary, a daily practice for your breath work, for meditation going in, is so important at this time. And if some of you that might be brand new, beginner's mind. My cat's having a little, she's coughing up a hairball, which is actually perfect. There's no mistakes or accidents, and everything is about timing. And so her breathing, you hear that as she's coughing up that hairball. She does it from time to time. But it's perfect for this reading, because as I was talking with first breath, beginner's mind, it might be a beginner, it might be a beginner's practice for you, or it might be something that you had put down for a while, but now you're going towards that beginner's mind again with this, an opportunity to connect with the multidimensionality yourself. As you resting and having a renewal time, going home to yourself and stripping away illusions which may have been cluttering up your mind and your emotions. And this, again, fast-moving energy, maybe not accepting that love offer that's coming in because of this Knight of King of Swords here. But there's a breakthrough is coming here, and that's what this number 7 is showing. And she's celebrating. I mean, there's fireworks display happening all around her. She's in dance mode. She's ready to go. She's got high energy and passionate energy. So there is, by the end of this week, you're going to find that you're going to break through. And it does pay off with that daily practice and really going in and diving deep within the self. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being in this reading, and I hope you liked it. If you did, give a thumbs up. It helps people find it. And subscribe does the same too and helps build the community. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a beautiful week.